Love was certainly in the air yesterday for a very famous duo. Harry and Meghan released this picture last night announcing that they are expecting baby number 2. Very cute. Not sure about the feet. Well-wishers around the world sent their congratulations to them. But what do you make of this front page? Today's Daily Star pokes fun at the couple's decision to release the picture, despite previously saying that they want privacy. I mean, Frankie, what do you make of that headline?
I just don't like it. I just think there's no need for it. I think in a time like this, most of the news is negative. Everyone's feeling a bit rubbish. There's finally some positive, nice news, whether you're into the royals or into Meghan and Harry or not. It's just nice news. And I just feel like it's just typical that they've twisted it and made it a negative thing.
Yeah, I think what I was very mindful of is the fact that she was very honest about the fact that they miscarried not that long ago, which for anyone who has miscarried, it's a very emotional moment. So when you have a pregnancy that you can feel that it's going to, be okay, then I guess you do want to shout it from the rooftops. I mean, when you saw their headline, Coleen, what did you think about the baby news?
Well, it was my Shane's fiance, Maddie, that all of a sudden halfway through the night said to me, "Oh, Meghan and Harry are expecting again." And I went, "Oh, that's lovely." And then that was it. Conversation ended. So we didn't really carry it on, but it is lovely, when someone's expecting. But I don't really care enough.
Do you care enough, Jane?
Listen, I think it's nice. I think when anybody's expecting a baby, it's nice. And putting a statement out is fine. Harry's still the Queen's grandson. I mean, that's just one newspaper. All the other newspapers covered it in a very joyous, nice way. I think that particular headline was because they've just won another privacy case. And again, my issue with this couple is that it's another contradictory message, because we were told they left the UK because they wanted privacy. They were living in Frogmore Cottage, which, far from the description, is not a cottage. It's a 10-bedroom house and it's in 33 acres. And they had amazing privacy there. Where did they choose to move to? They moved to California, which is the kind of, to LA, between Oprah Winfrey's house and Ellen DeGeneres. They've moved to the paparazzi central of the world. That's the first contradictory message. Then we're told, we don't want people looking at details of our private life. That's fair enough. But then they did a book called Finding Freedom. Initially, they said we had nothing to do with it. Then, of course, Meghan had to say, actually, no, I did authorise. And we're learning about what they felt about each other on their first date. We learned about what they...
But they have control of that, though,
yeah, but you
they?
can't claim privacy. If you have control of privacy, that's fine, but then you can't equally put private details out there. That is not how it works.
But, I mean, you could argue that they have taken this photograph and so they are telling the world they're pregnant, but as a woman, you are visibly pregnant, so you can't necessarily hide that from the world.
So my husband is a publicist, right? He's worked for some incredibly big names for a very, very long time. And before we'd even discussed this morning, he said to me, well, that's a photo designed to get maximum publicity. And, of course, that's what it is. And if you actually think there's so many very famous people, so Joaquin Phoenix, Oscar-winning Hollywood superstar, nobody knew that they were even having a baby.
But she would have got pictured at some point.
Then the public would go, leave her alone.
Oh, my goodness,
don't take pictures of her down the street. She's not put that out that she's pregnant. But when you put it out there, you've opened that door. And that is a very staged photo. But they are out there, aren't they?
They're out there anyway. So sometimes people do put something out to get ahead of it because she's
very heavily pregnant in that photo. Did you know she was pregnant?
No.
But perhaps it reaches... but perhaps, I don't know. I mean, we don't know them personally, and I think it's, we can sort of bash around.
No, we know what they've chosen to tell us, which is quite a lot.
Yeah, and it could be,
But I think you should get to choose what you tell. I feel like there's this thing, if you share a little bit, then everyone deserves to know everything. And
No. Cameron Diaz said, Cameron Diaz put out that her and her husband had had a baby, and she said, we're just letting you know our happy news, that's all we're saying, because we want to maintain our privacy. And that's fine, and to me, it's very simple. There are an awful lot of very famous people who have very private lives.
Not
because
all of
the
them.
media...
Not all of them used to be. Not all of them used
Part
to
of
have
the
royal
royalty.
titles, and not all of them are the Queen's grandson. That's correct, isn't it, Coleen?
It is correct, and I'm loving sitting here listening to you all ranting about this because, like I said, you just all seem to be a lot more bothered than I am.
Well, do you know what, Coleen? I think, sadly, your view is the majority view,
Yeah.
that people don't actually care. So then you think, well, why go to all the effort of this very sort of staged Hollywood-esque photo? Why not just put out a simple statement and a little selfie from that you've taken yourself?
Well, I think it's great news. I think most people I talk to.
I think
are
it's
quite
nice
excited.
I'm not saying it's not
Yeah.
great news.
Yeah,
I'm not
know,
saying
but
it's not great
lovely,
news,
especially at a
but it's
time
great
where
news.
we're hearing so much, not bad news, but a lot of quite sad news that we're hearing at the moment. To have something that can bring a bit of joy.
No, it's great news.
Is
it's the
rather nice.
implementation straight off the back of a massive privacy case.
But and you brought up feet and Harry's
Yes.
feet, and I know you like his feet and that. We will be talking about feet later.
That makes me sound like a weirdo.